Or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Bangs with desk scissors. And the hair cutting scissors.
I like it. You got bangs. I'm also
Fine.
tempted.
Wait, you just cut your bangs?
Literally just now. I'm like covered in little pieces of.
Don't you remember all my horror stories? I would text you and be like, I think I want bangs. You're like, don't do it. And then I'd be like, too late. It's done.
I have like a long-term agreement with Chris that like he is not allowed to let me cut bangs, especially in moments of distress.
It always happens in distress. Either you're watching Gilmore Girls and you're feeling the vibe and you're like, Rory got the bangs halfway through and you're like, she can pull them off.
You're like, I could do that.
I can do that.
I could do that. That's not beyond my grasp. Yeah, no,
I've been singing that I'm just Ken anywhere I'd be a 10 because of the Oscars. I can't get it out of my head.
So here's the question. I have two questions. First, as we think about, because I was like, I spent a long time last night doing TikTok templates and stuff. The Oscars doesn't seem like it's trending. Like there weren't like a lot of moments, right? It's not like you had Chris Rock smack somebody in the face or like whatever that was that one year. Like there were no big like dramatic things. I don't feel like I've seen a lot about the fashion. So like from a trending, like looking at trends over the last 2 or 3 days, I don't feel like I've seen anything from the Oscars go viral. Am I wrong?
No, not. I mean, you're right. Yeah.
What'd you say, Cass?
Other than the Ken song.
Yeah, which is like, I don't get the Barbie thing. Unpopular opinion. I don't get it.
Well, they're saying that Margot Robbie or whatever, she wore a black dress because she was protesting the fact that she wasn't nominated for anything. I don't know. It's all,
it's all speculation, but
I love other people's drama more than mine. But I am obsessed with the whole Justin Timberlake snack. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, that was
dying. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. It was the most relatable moment I think I've ever seen with a celebrity couple. Because he's like trying to cram his phone in her clutch, like her super expensive designer clutch. He's like, it's not fitting. But of course, he has all these pockets all over him. Of course, he can like easily put his phone in, but he's not going to because she's going to carry his phone for him. And then she has all the snacks ready to go. I died. I was like, yes. And then she's like saying I love you to her son, who's like with the babysitter. Like they're like walking out the door.
Yeah, that's good. So is there a clip of it?
Yeah, no, I posted it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I posted it on my personal TikTok, but I was dying.
Okay.
I feel that moment so much. Like, yeah, Mark's aunt used to always make fun of me when we go visit her in California because I would literally have a bag of snacks with us at all times because Mark would get hungry.
No, not just Mark. We're driving, Cass. She and I, so we went to see Sweeney Todd in New York when Josh Groban was doing it. None of this is relevant to you because you're not a theater person, but epic, beyond best show we've ever seen. We were both like speechless for an hour afterwards. Anyway, we're driving there. It's like 8 a.m. driving into Manhattan. And she like pulls out a bag of cut up bell peppers. And she's like, do you want a snack? And I'm like, I'm not going to eat a raw bell pepper at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, this is so weird.
She thought it was so weird. I was like, yeah. Mark, and it's so funny because it like doesn't even phase Mark anymore. I'm like, I just eat like raw vegetables like right when I get up because I don't like breakfast food at all. So I'm like, well, I'll just have like a salad at 8 a.m. And, my peppers.
I don't think I could do it. I don't know. I can have like breakfast foods for dinner. Like I like doing that, but I don't know if I could do salad at 8 a.m.
Oh,
it feels like the wrong category. Okay, so I had a question when I was on CapCut last night, and maybe we need to have talk to Taylor about this too. But like the trending, so the stuff that's in the trending category on CapCut, is that actually trending in any way on TikTok?
Sometimes.
Okay, but not always. So like that. The trending criteria is not coming from TikTok as a platform.
It'll say like, oh, this template's been used 32,000 times, but is it trending? Who knows? What I would do is I would cross it to TikTok and actually see if that's
look. How do you do that? How can you see CapCut templates? Do you just go to the hashtag CapCut and like,
yeah.
Okay. Because I noticed that when I'm uploading directly to TikTok from CapCut, it's always adding the CapCut hashtag.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to use it, but I am using it because I'm lazy and I didn't think to change it.
I love you describing, especially like the EPK. It's been really interesting working with other PR girls, and they are like, what is that? Or their clients are like, well, what is that? And it's so easy, and it's visual. You see it. The person doesn't even have to read the pitch, but they can pull up the EPK, and you know what they look like, what they've been on, their personality type. I just think it's, I think it's really important for everyone to start, using that with their clients, because I just think visually wise, super fast. Mm-hmm. These journalists don't have a lot of time. Maybe it'll hook them, and then, we'll get placement. So,
yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely been a good couple of weeks for you guys.
I know. I actually just got off a call, and, they were asking for updates, and me and the other girl I work with in the company, we were just like, we don't even know what to say, because there's so many opportunities that happened last week. We're just kind of trying to organize it out. But it's all really good, Yeah. So I'm excited.
Okay. All right. Anything else going on today? It's like going to be up in the upper 60s/70 here. So I'm thinking we need to get started with like spring, everything spring, right? Spring cleaning. So like themes, like let's think. So spring cleaning, flowers, what holidays? We've got St. Patrick's Day. UK Mother's Day just happened, but US Mother's Day will be up in May, right? So like the next 2 months, I feel like we need to sprinkle in a lot of spring theme, right? So maybe we could do like a standard questionnaire to like different clients that they like talk about trends in the industry that they're in based on this season, and then lifestyle. So we could go 2 directions. We could have like a business bucket for things that happen in like Q2, and then a personal bucket for like life stuff that you start in the spring, like deep cleaning your blinds like I did this weekend. So satisfying.
That was my first thought. How satisfying that would be.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's brainstorm that, and that can be something that we present to clients. And then we've got the campaign going for green energy, whatever, carbon emissions, and a couple other campaigns going. All right. Any other spring ideas or topical ideas? Anything trending that we need to know about, Faith?
Not really. I feel like it's that whole like season of change. I know January is supposed to be, the change, but I do feel like there is something fresh moving forward. I feel like people are a little less tired, a little more energized. There's a lot of exciting things happening. So it's kind of just like a positive energy moving forward, I feel like, into April and May. Sorry,
go ahead.
No, I just feel like a lot of our clients are excited, and there's like a lot of positivity. And so I just want to keep that momentum going,
was there anything trending for daylight savings or anything that we need to 2 days after daylight savings? You know what I thought of? I thought of Arrested Development, that clip that went viral of George Michael, and he's like laying on, like he like walks in the door and then just like collapses onto the ground, and like his backpack falls over. Like we could do something like that.
Did Arizona pass something where they're not going to do daylight savings anymore?
I feel like Chris and I were talking about that yesterday. Do you know, Cass? Well, no, you're not in the US.
I have a friend who posted they were out to dinner, and she was like, cheers to not participating in the madness anymore.
The two states that don't do daylight savings. All of these are clickbait articles, but let's see. So Arizona, with the exception of the Navajo Nation, Hawaii, American Samoa, Guam, Puerto Rico.
Okay, so that's why she did that. All right, I was wondering because they had just moved to Arizona. So
have you watched Veep enough to remember it? Okay, well, it's the best show ever made, and but like the like this like awful character that everybody hates, Jonah Ryan. He like he gets into Congress. It gets elected into Congress, and then like his big platform is to abolish daylight savings and to make school lunches less healthy. Those are like his two like big platforms. It's like, and then like in one of the scenes, he like has a clock, and he's like, "Let's get rid of the bureaucracy that is, government overreach into our time and whatever, like daylight savings." And then he like puts it on the ground, and he has a sledgehammer, and he goes to like break it, but then he like hits somebody.
Oh my,
hilarious.
That's amazing. To make lunches less okay.
Yeah, to make lunches less healthy, like get rid of green beans because they're gross. Anyway, all right. Well, let's make sure we keep tabs on daylight savings and then whatever spring stuff. So we'll brainstorm that today.
Perfect.
All right. Everybody have a good day.
Thanks.
You too.